Is Tamara here?
No.
I think you have the wrong home.
That was weird.
My name is Ruben Peralta from Cocalecas.net. Hi. How are you?
Doing
Great,
good.
yeah.
I like to see you not running and everything.
We like it too.
Yeah, definitely.
I have a personal definition of why people wear masks in these kind of films. And we can translate it in real life. And I feel like two personas. It's like two definitions of one person. And I wonder, what after making this movie and reading the script and trying to understand psychologically these characters, what is your new definition of being violent, of violence?
Oh boy. I didn't really look at this film through the lens of violence because, if anything, there's nothing violent about my character, at least in the first one. Tune in for more.
Yeah, because you're in survival.
Exactly. It's almost the antithesis of violence.
How about you? You have a new definition of being violent, because now it's a survival mode. You have to survive, but you have to do anything to survive.
Yeah, I mean, I think Ryan, my character in the movie, makes a lot of decisions that he wouldn't otherwise make about, partaking in violence that backfires in a big way. And yeah, I think the definition might change if you're in a situation like that, for sure. But yeah, similarly to Mads, I was also trying to think about, okay, not necessarily like violence in this character, but more, how can we stay alive? How can we survive?
Renny Harlin is one of these directors that I grew up watching his movies. And I don't know if you guys did your homework and you watched a couple of his movies, and I wonder, how was the environment with a director like him? That it probably has to be intimidating, and with his resume. And how was the experience of being directed by this director?
I mean, I've been a fan of Rennie's work forever. Die Hard 2, Cliffhanger, they're iconic films,
Yeah.
and it was, of course, incredibly intimidating to walk onto one of his sets doing all these stunts when I think of him as this action god.
Yeah.
But he's so humble and so easy to work with and very genuine, incredibly collaborative. So I felt very at peace and very comfortable the minute I met him, but walking into the moment, I was absolutely terrified.
Yeah, same. But he has such this down to earth and natural way of talking to you and working with you as an actor, and just making sure that everyone's like taken care of and safe. And
no ego.
no
It's
ego.
really cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, of course, just an absolute pro at what he does, and so it was really cool to just watch him do his thing and kind of learn from it.
As an actor, is there any difference where you have to perform everything in one location than being outside and doing your everything you did in like outside, like in the forest or in the city? Is there any difference where you have to focus your mindset for one location, for mostly one location?
I think when you're outside in the woods, there's a lot of other environmental things at play that you can't control, like animals, leaves rustling, so it does create a little bit more complication within the machinations of making a film. But when you're on a set like our cabin, there's a lot more pieces that you can control, so it does make it a little bit easier, I think, from a filmmaking standpoint. But as actors, for me, it was the same. I'm still terrified and screaming and running and crying no matter where I am in this film, so yeah, I'm just kind of strapped in.
Yeah, I mean, I think having the environment be what it was, like we were outside so often, and like, we were truly out in the woods. We were truly in front of, I don't know if I can say that, but but we were truly there for a lot of the movie. So having a lot of those effects be practical, just made our jobs a lot easier as actors anyway. But Mads is a producer on the film as well, and so she was also thinking about a lot more.
Yeah.
My last question is, this is the first chapter of 3 chapters. And I wonder, how do you expect that the audience react? Because I don't remember like being announced a horror movie or a thriller announced already as a trilogy that is related to this, to this genre. How do you expect that the audience react to this? What is your expectations about this?
Well, I think because we've shot all 3 of them already, it allows, hopefully, for audiences to be very excited knowing that they'll be coming very close together. So there's not, they don't have to wait multiple years for us to shoot more films, go edit, mix, come back with a new one. they're going to be getting this whole story within a matter of a certain amount of time. I almost told you. Can't tell you yet, but soon.
That's pretty cool. And I just want to congratulate you guys. It's a really interesting film. I'm a big fan of the first. And what I love is I feel I still have the same vibes of what I saw many years ago. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It means a lot.
Why are you doing this to us? Because you're here.